G7 summit. Biden brings 1.2 million pound Cadillac The Beast, but will it fit down Cornwall's tiny country lanes? Joe Biden is descending on the UK with his giant presidential limo, The Beast, leaving some asking just how will it cope with Cornwall's tiny lanes. The US president has reportedly flown in two of the massive Cadillacs, one a decoy, ahead of the three-day G7 summit at the Carbis Bay coastal estate this weekend. It has been reported that the world leader was expected to leave the mega cars in his homeland amid fears they might get stuck in the rural country's narrow and winding roads. Now it's been revealed they were transported into the UK in a Boeing C-7 Globemaster III ahead of the arrival of Air Force One. However, some believe if the president does decide to head on to Cornwall's notoriously tight lanes, he will probably ditch the Beast for a much smaller armored SUV. The specially built 1.1 million Cadillac both have 5-inch thick bulletproof windows capable of withstanding a nuclear, biological, or chemical attack. Encased in a ballistic armor and weighing about 9 tons, each contain a sealed cabin with an oxygen supply and bags of blood matching Biden's type in case of medical emergency. Anyone foolish enough to grab the car's doors handles without authorization can expect it to be hit with 120-volt shock delivered at the flick of a switch from those inside. The massive motors can also emit tear gas and flood the road with nails or any oil slick if being pursued. However, although the custom-built motors offer amazing security, the sheer size both are an incredible 18 feet in length, making maneuverability a real issue. That proved the case in 2009 when Barack Obama's presidential car almost got stuck as if it attempted to perform that should have been a simple U-turn in Downing Street. Donald Trump also brought the Beast to London for his 2019 state visit, but the roads in and around the capital are nothing like those seen in rural parts of Cornwall. However, locals believe the president and his entourage will most likely stick to Cornwall's main road during his much-hyped trip to UK. They point out the route to the summit venue from Cornwall Airport, Newga, involves no narrow country lanes and mainly runs along larger A roads. And they say even the tight entrance to the Carbis Bay resort is frequently frequented by large tour coaches which can be almost double the length of Mr. Biden's limo. Hundreds of British troops, including bomb disposal teams and a Navy warship, are joining more than 5,000 cops and a 400-strong US Secret Service team at the summit. The armed forces are being drafted in to help cops as world leaders, their huge entourages, and thousands of protesters descend on the southwest coast. HMS Northumberland, a Type 23 frigate, will be positioned off the coast and use its radar to help identify potential threats from the air and sea. There will also be 2 offshore patrol vessels, 6 Archer-class P-2000 patrol vessels, and a number of rigid inflatable boats to help the 24/7 surveillance. Multiple bomb disposal teams and 15 explosive search dogs and handlers from the army will also operate under police command. Armed cops will patrol near water and the routes that VIP will take between the airport and the summit venue Trenga Castle Resort where the leaders are staying. US pilots are also spotted practicing landing chopper known as Marine One when the US President is on board on Trenga Castle Golf Course on Monday evening. Other jets were seen tracing the route Air Force One will take when it eventually arrives. As part of a security ramp-up ahead of the summit, police have closed down 30 bridges across 830, one of the main road leading into and through Cornwall. A barrage of steel fences have been planted around Trenga Castle as many roads and footpaths remain shut for 21 days. One notice reads, "It is necessary to mitigate the danger to the public or damage to the highway that may arise from the hosting an event taking place in Carbis Bay." Residents living near the meeting venue will have to show two forms of IDs to be allowed past checkpoints. Police will not say how many armed forces are being deployed in total, but all will be armed with Heckler and Koch carbines that can fire 750 rounds a minute and are equipped with Kevlar body armor. President Biden himself will be guarded by a team of housed in 50 luxury recreational vehicles around the hotel grounds. Chevrolet Suburbans police fight will carry the president's secret service detail. One of the halfback follows the beast and its decoy and carries the president's security detail. Thank you.